you're doing it for their benefit. The mother's trying to be their friend and trying to outdo you. Oh, see, your daddy got all them rules over there. See, I'll let you. You just can't tell them, no, don't tell them. But you can come over here and cheer. So they're not worrying about the benefit of that child.
Mama is the one that's gonna always agree with me because you my son husband. I gotta keep you where you need to be to take care of me. So, son, your daddy wrong and I got you. I'm gonna cuddle you till whenever, till the cows come home.
And so let me add this and I'll throw it back over to y'all. My boy also broke down something more in military terms, and it's a paradigm that I'm working on just kind of for my own materials. And it was along the lines that when certain things happen to us, let's say tragic events or sudden tragedies, we usually will go through a phase of laughter, anger, sadness, and I don't give a F. And so I'm going to apply this to me and not tell his story. But let's say, again, your marriage is breaking down. Or let's say that wife, your wife put divorce papers on you, or you found out she was cheating or whatever. Your first, in that case, let's say she's cheating. I'm angry. I'm mad. And you go through that emotion. And then you may move into, I can't believe she's doing this. This chick, how's she cheating on me? And then you find out what the dude looked like or something. With that dude, you're out your mind. And then you go through sorrow. Like, man, but that dude he ain't got nothing. Dude, I don't have nearly what I'm giving her in life. And she leaving me for him? How jacked up am I? And then you get to that point, bye. I don't care about you. I don't care about these kids. And no, you think I'm gonna fight for this marriage too? First of all, I ain't gonna fight for you, and I might not even fight to see these kids because I don't even want to fight with you about that. I'm gone. And so that's just an example of how that process goes. And I think that dude obviously went through a whole range of emotions, but I wonder at what point is he gonna get up to, now I'm so frustrated, I'm throwing my hands up. I don't care if I don't see none of y'all kids again.
Next year.
Yeah,
it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick because he's got to deal with that stuff at home. When he got the kids, they don't want to be there. What they gonna do to you? They already disrespecting you now. What do you think they're gonna do when you get home? He's gonna be like, you know what? It ain't
gonna be no peace sandwiches gonna be in that house, even with the kids.
That right. You know what? And that same referee I was talking about with the friend of the court says, okay, listen, your son is 16, 17 years old. You fight for him and do all this stuff. You still don't get a chance to see him. And now he's looking at what you did to his mama, even though you were justified. But now his viewpoint has changed. Sometimes you just let it ride out and just hope and pray that something happens and he comes to the realization. And guess what? That was 12 years ago.
Wow.
And he still hasn't.
Wow.
I'm just an ATM for him. But yeah, my birthday came up. I didn't even get a phone call from him. His birthday is 8 days from before mine. He was asking me for $400 to get a couch. He didn't get the couch, so I knew he wasn't calling me because that's how he is. Because that's how his mama taught him. So back to
eyes of the mother.
I couldn't remember your phrase, but absolutely, eyes of the mother all the way around.
And the lens and the eyes of the mother. Yep.
Exactly.
Yes,
So
sir.
we get those are the things we got to deal with, and to your point, sometimes, what can you do?
That's it. All I can do is wish you luck. If you want to come in here and disrespect me and not abide by my rules and my structure when I'm doing it to benefit you, to help you out in life, and you don't want to show me no appreciation, I'm sorry. If you want to listen to the negative things that the other parent taught you, then hey, good luck. Go ahead. You come back to me when you got some sense, but because other than that, I can't deal with this problem. That's why I left her. So if you want to if you want to stay stuck in that realm of chaos, do that. But over here is peaceful. So if you want to come to some peace, come over here then. But if you don't want to talk to me, then hey, so well be it. Throw your hands in the sky.
Now here's the reality check. When that child, because mine did this, says, "Well, Dad, I'm going through some hard times. Can I come live with you?" I says, "No. I love you, son, but you and I won't get along because I got rules, and they different from your mama's. you're going to do something. And guess what? Before you step in this door, we're going to have an exit plan. We're going to have a throughout the process plan. This ain't no you coming in here and living off daddy. Daddy don't, I don't owe you nothing. You 18. You beyond 18. I've got you to be an adult to tell you this is now your life. I don't owe you an education. I don't owe you happy times. I owed you up to 18. When I didn't ask to come into this world, guess what? Nobody did. So miss me with that.
Yes,
then
sir.
Nobody on this planet asked to be here.
Yes, sir.
So this is the hand we got. I can be your best friend, but I'm not going to be disrespected.
No.
Not in my house where peace is required. It ain't a suggestion.
You bring up a good question.
I love you, son, but you got to go. You can't come here.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If we talked about in the past segment about, women creating that son husband that they're going to one day need to take care of them. Eddie, I'll throw this over to you first, and Derek, definitely chime in since you kind of made me think of this. Do you think that maybe, especially in the case of sons, but it could be daughters as well, do you think that one of the reasons why they side with mama is because, especially when they're teenagers, we'll say, they know they always got a head. They always got a place to lay their head. Where daddy is going to have those rules. And so mama going to let me do, especially teenagers, and let's say they get about 12, 13, as the old folks say, they start smelling themselves. Where it's like, I don't want to go over daddy's house. I want to be over mama's because I know mama going to let me get away with some things. Daddy ain't. Ed, do you think that plays a role in a lot of this too?
Oh, that plays a major role in it. Because no one wants to be, especially during that age, no one wants to be locked down with rules and regulations when you're doing it for their benefit. The mother's trying to be their friend and trying to outdo you. Oh, see, your daddy got all them rules over there. See, I'll let you. You just can't tell them, no, don't tell them. But you can come over here and cheer. So they're not worrying about the benefit of that child. They worrying about screwing you over, making you look like the bad guy when it's not even for the benefit of the child. And we're worried about the children, making them become adults to grow up. And it's hard to grow up and be something in life. It's not easy. If it was, everybody be doing it. So I'm trying to give you the structure to make something out of your life so you don't have to come to me. But no, when you can go over there to mom and them house and eat all the ice cream and cake you want, then want to come back home talking about your stomach hurt. No. That's not gonna happen. So yes, I believe that is a major part of it because once we separate from each other as parents, we're not in agreement, especially the women. They want to always make it to I'm gonna show your daddy I can hurt his feelings, no matter what, no matter how it affects the child. Like I said, that you weaponize these children all the time, and that's why we got some of the issues with these idiots out here right now.
What about you, Derek?
No, he hit it right on. I mean, let's think about this. Let's put something into a different perspective here. We all got our circle of friends. These friends, we know when we talk to them about something, pretty much what they're gonna answer with. We know if we want somebody to agree with us, we going here. If we want the truth, we're gonna go here. If we want some BS, we're gonna go here. Mama is the one that's gonna always agree with me because you my son husband. I got to keep you where you need to be to take care of me. So, son, your daddy wrong and I got you. I'm going to cuddle you till whenever, till the cows come home. All right? I'm not going to teach you responsibility. I don't know how many lady folk I've dated where I says, why are you still giving your money your kids and they got kids? I said, what are you teaching them? When do they learn that they got to take care of their own household? What if you weren't here? What are you teaching your kids at 20 plus years old, 28 years old, 30, whatever? You're not teaching them. Stop being, you no longer owe them anything. You've given it to them. Well, I don't want them to suffer like I did. But you're suffering them on the other aspect by not teaching them the responsibilities of being an adult. Teach them how to tell their kids, don't come to me for this. But you always going to mama, grandma, what? No, man. Yeah. Do I think it's starting with the mama? 100%. 100%.
If you didn't have my number, who are you going to call? So now take me out the scenario. Then what you going to do? You're going to have to get up. You're going to have to get up and pull yourself up and do what you got to do.
That's my question.
I'm not going to cripple you. Yeah.
What would you do if I wasn't here?
Yep.
Let's start there. Now we can talk. Guess what? I'm your parent. I'm not your friend. But after 18, I can be your friend by giving you the sound advice to say, guess what? What would you do if I wasn't here? That little WWJD, what would you do? What would Jesus do or whatever, that little band that they used to have back in the day? What would you do on your own? Let's think it through. Let me show you what proper leadership and guidance is. It's conversation. Me giving you money ain't going to help you.
Nope.
I got to show you how to make money, how to keep your money, how to make sure you don't do this and don't do that.
How to grow it, how to manage it, how to do all of those type of things. But no, you want to deal with emotions. See, a lot of these children now, and even adults, even older adults, our age, are just dealing with emotions. It didn't make me feel that way. I didn't feel this. It's life.
I'm not responsible for your feelings.
Exactly. It's life. Some things gonna hurt. Everybody ain't gonna like it. So, good luck.